So I'd like to invite today's Toastmaster of the Day, Simon Nash.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our meeting this evening. The theme is Empower Through Mentorship. So think about your mentors or you as a mentor and how you have been empowered or you empower others. Okay. And we have two wonderful speakers tonight. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge our timer and our counter. Our timer this evening is Helen Teo from Malaysia. Am I right, Helen?
Yes.
Okay. Is that District 102 or 51?
District 51.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Helen. And Helen, during the speeches, if you don't mind to raise your Zoom virtual hand, that would be great. And then our counter this evening, a gentleman whose name's already been mentioned several times tonight, Mr. Harry Fong. Welcome, Harry, and thank you for your service as our counter this evening. Okay. All right, let's get started. We'll hear from both timer and our counter later, and then with their reports. And let's get started with our first speaker tonight. First speaker, wow, it's Patsy. We all love Patsy's fantastic energy. And she's going to be speaking from the Visionary Communication Path, Level 3 elective project, Inspire Your Audience. It's a 5 to 7 minute speech. And I absolutely love this title, Gummy Bears. Let's welcome Patsy. Woo!
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Imagine one of your club members is completing an area speech contest. You, as the Toastmaster of the meeting, is opening up the floor for the evaluation. Contestant number 1, Maya Sharma. Honey Bears. Maya Sharma. Ooh. Who is Maya Sharma? Well, she is a member of my District 42 online club. Maya is competing. This old lady, nearly her age of 75 years old, and she's still a contestant. Her speech was mentioning about her life immigrated to Canada. Immigrated to Canada about 40 years ago. And then I met my husband. We had a beautiful life. And then we have a daughter. After my husband was ill, and I was just so sad. I helped him all the way going through those medical care. My husband died when he passed away. And it was very sad. We built a beautiful life in Canada, all the way from India. But now I am a senior, and physically ill. My doctor told me I had to be on the strict diet. You can eat that sugar, can't have too much fat because I have a diabetes. My only passion, bunny bears. That's my only passion. I love my life with my bunny bears. Maria, is that all your speech? Come on, Judges wouldn't even like that. Where's your universal audience? You're talking about immigrants' life. Immigrants. What about the rest of the Canadians? Gummy bears? What is your key message of the gummy bears? Maya, no, you're going to um, stand competing. Maya, you didn't really care. A week before the contest, she was so excited that she got her nail manicured down, polished beautiful, and she even had her hairdo. Wow, the way she's going to the class. 2 days before the contest, we got a call from her daughter. Maya passed away during her sleep. Was that a wake-up call to all of us? My fellow members, will you be so surprised? Tom Preston, he had so much passion, just want to be a contest, but it seems like it's unfinished. Her dream was incomplete. That actually struck my heart. I was a contestant where I fell in every single district contest, never been to district level. My contest all stopped in the division. That's all. I was devastated, frustrated about myself. I was even thinking whether I need to compete next year. Maya, somehow, she inspired me. One day, I was in the shopping center in the grocery, in the impulsive counter. I found, yes, it's bunny bears. I got home. I look at those juicy, colorful bunny bears, bear shape. That reminds me about Maya. She was telling her story. Immigration, her husband got ill. She had a daughter, and she was sick. Her doctor reminded her on the street diet when she was trying to compete. And she got her nail down, her hairdo, because for going to the contest. Every single hope was her every single honey bears. Those honey bears was a reminder of her story. And each honey bears remind us life is fragile. Don't wait. And sometimes you wait. There will not be another day. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you to think. If your story, yes, we are the composition of all the stories. We have the stories of love, tears, love, enjoy with the friends and families. Every single encounter in our life is a story. Isn't it? Do you agree with me? We have so many stories to tell in our life, especially when you think, oh, it's my next speech. Think about it. Where are your bunny bears? Which story would you like to enlighten other people's life? Postmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Patsy. You had me worried there for a little bit. I thought, oh my goodness. I thought that was your own story at the beginning, but thank goodness it's not. Okay. And I forgot to mention, Patsy is from, did you say District 83? And of course, our home district here, 67. 83, is that your other district?
Actually 25 and the 42, 67, 3 districts,
Oh, okay.
51, 4 districts.
Oh, okay. 4 districts. All right.
Right.
A global Toastmaster indeed.
Thank
And
you.
thank you very much, Patsy. And next, our second speaker is, of course, if anybody has some comments, want to share with Patsy, you can send that to her by private chat. Okay. You might like to tell her, how much you enjoy the speech or anything like that. Okay. Our second speaker tonight is Brian Lynn. And Brian Lynn is a past district governor, and he is from District 83 is you. Is that right, Brian?
Yes.
Okay, I got it mixed up. No wonder. Okay, 83 and 46, 2 districts. And obviously coming to us from America. Patsy's in Calgary at the moment, as I understand. And Brian is speaking from the Dynamic Leadership Path, Level 2, Understanding Your Leadership Style, 5 to 7 minutes. And the speech title is 6 District Joint Credentials Adventure, being number 1 at number 2. Let's welcome Brian Lynn.
Recently, I had the opportunity to participate in this once-in-a-lifetime realignment of Toastmasters in the U.S. Northeast. During COVID, a lot of clubs folded. The 6 district model in Northeast of U.S. won't sustain. So international have asked us to reformat the district from 6 districts into 4. And that has been done through the realignment committee. But now you have the annual business meeting. And how do we run the 4 districts together as a group? And that was the task was given to Jim Kennedy and Elaine Rogers, 2 of the past international directors and past regional advisors. But these are famous people, and they need people actually to run their shop, to actually figure out how to do that. So they found me, the best person to actually deal with the logistics and the back-end stuff to run 6 districts and 4 business meetings all at the same time. Just imagine how many lists of things that you need to pull through in order to run them. You need the officer list of the clubs. You need the officer list from the district. You need to know if the clubs have paid, if the members have paid, where are they going to be in the new district, and where are they now in the old district, and how many votes can they get? All of those questions need to be answered and need to be programmed and need to be processed properly. And that was my job. And at one point I realized I actually like that job. I don't want Jim or Elaine's job as the committee chair. I want to be the person who runs the shop, who be the person who makes things happen, while not actually be there, be the face. So I found my perfect spot as number 2, and I want to be the number 1 of being the number 2. And let's give you some examples of what number 2 do in the movies. And I do love watching movies. A lot of movies, when you think about number 1, who are the number 1s? The actors, the main actors, the actresses, they put their face on the movie. Who are the number 2s? The directors, the producers. You only see their name showing up maybe at the beginning or at the end of the movie, but they are actually the people who runs the show. And that's the perfect place for me, being the director or producer for the movie. And if you have to talk about the movie itself, I would use the Austin Powers movie series as a model, because in this Austin Powers movie series, there's a character named Number Two. And this guy, he runs the company while the CEO or the Dr. Evil or Number One was out to do his things. Well, in the first movie, he was frozen in space for 30 years. But because of this Number Two, he actually had his assets kept. And even he has the company grown to multinational corporation, make a lot of money. So the Number One, Dr. Evil, could actually make his plan and try to take over the world. All because this guy, the Number Two, have the vision, the power, the organizational skill, and the leadership quality to actually make the organization work. So the Number One person, or Dr. Evil, or the district director, or the club president could be there to the front and really address the world. And I thought I found this best place for me, even though I've been in the Number One position. But I believe the Number Two position, or the person who runs the show from behind, would be the best place for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, not everybody need to be Number One. Not everybody need to be the district director or the club president. But everybody could be Number One in something they love to do. And for me, that things I love to do, that place I wanted to be, is being the Number Two. So ladies and gentlemen, would you like to be the Number One or the Number Two? And I think either place will be fine for me. And I don't know about you, but I enjoy this place better. But even though I said I wanted to be Number Two, I want to do the best I can to be in this position, to get everything done. So ladies and gentlemen, being Number Two or being Number One in the Number Two position, to be precise, this is where I wanted to be. And how about you? Have you ever thought where you fit best? Maybe it's a place that you think that you can excel the best. Maybe because that this is the place that you feel most comfortable about. Maybe this is a place you can contribute the most. But no matter where they are, whether that is Number One position, Number Two, Number Three, or Number Four, or anywhere, have you ever thought where would be the place or the position that you can use the best of your ability to help the whole organization, and where that will be your happy place? So ladies and gentlemen, I can say I'm Number One and Number Two. How about you? Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Brian. Okay, everyone, raise your hand if you are also a Number One and a Number Two. I think I am. Raise your hand if you are Number One and Number Two. Okay, good, good. We're with you, Brian. All right, thank you so much. Also, if you have some feedback, you really enjoy some particular part of Brian's speech or something, just send him a private chat. Okay, I think it's good as speakers if we get some messages. Okay, we are doing well with our time, very well indeed. So now it's time for table topics. Table topic session will be run by our table topic master, who is Ingrid Xue from Legacy Toastmasters. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic club, represented very well this evening here in the meeting. Over to you, Ingrid.
Oh, thank you, Toastmasters of meeting, Simone. Well, it's my privilege to serve as a table topic Master, this is my very first job in global family. So I'm so happy to stay with you. Given the number of our members showed up today, so some of our role takers might be called upon, and the guest, I think you have a highly possibilities to co-pump if you are willing to share your thoughts. You're welcome. If you do feel not comfortable, you can also say no. We are quite we are quite okay with that. So I will read the question twice, and also let me search my question. Put my question into the chat. Okay. Question number one. Okay. Global family is a community of diversity. How does cross-border mentorship empower us to evolve into greater global leaders? Global family is a community of diversity. How does cross-border mentorship empower us to evolve into a greater global leaders? I would invite our hunter, our godfather of legacy, Harry Fan, to answer these questions.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the question. So yes, indeed, Global Family is a community of diversity. So we have members from all over the world, from Canada, from America, Japan, and also Malaysia. So in Toastmasters, everyone can be a mentor. And we're very fortunate that we can always find a mentor, either local or abroad. So this is really a wonderful thing because there's so many talents that we can learn from. Okay, for example, for myself, I have my mentor, my own mentor locally, used to be Harrison Lee, who is also a co-founder of Legacy. It taught me a lot, not because he could really talk, but because he travels a lot. He travels to many, many countries, more than 100 countries, and also excellent speaker, a trainer too. So he is the one that really I learned a lot from him. So this is from local, and from well, this time I remember last year when I went to Korea. One person that I really think he can be a mentor because he's a coach for strength. He told me he's a coach for strength in the corporate. So his name is Andy, who is not here. He's also a member of Global Family. He's very young, very handsome, but he knows what he can do. I think especially he's a coach. So well, deep down in my mind, I think, oh, he can be one of my mentors. So I think, well, with that kind of opportunity, whenever we meet people in Toastmasters, we can always seek out to learn something from him. If we want to learn, always have this the readiness to learn from others. There are lots of mentors we can learn from. When we have one Eric from Canada, who is also the mentor of this club, we can always learn from him if anything that we want to learn. So that's my answer. Back to you, Tabletop Master. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Harry. I do agree we can learn from different perspectives, from different talents, regardless of genders, of ages. Oh, I didn't notice that Helen raised her hand. Helen, you intended to answer this question? Is that correct?
Oh no, I'm the timer.
Your
I'm the
timer.
timer. I raised the hand is so for my so that I will be the first one that you can see able to see it.
Oh, that's why. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So Question number 2. Okay. A minute. Question number 2. Okay, put in the chat. If you could choose any world leader or anyone in Toastmasters as your mentor, who would it be and why? If you could choose any world leader or anyone in Toastmasters as your mentor, who would it be and why? I will invite our guest from Indonesia. Alexandra, do we have the honor to invite you to answer these questions?
Sure.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ingrid, for the question. If I can ask anyone in Toastmasters to be my mentor, the first I think is Darren LaCroix. In case you don't know Darren LaCroix, he is the champion of international public speaking in 2001. I don't. He's one of the reason when I first time joined Toastmasters, I was really inspired by his speech. I think the speech title was the Ouch Master. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah, when I joined Toastmasters in 2006, he was my inspiration because he delivered the winning speech. It's about, I'm not sure if you have heard about the speech, but well, he combined the humor and also the inspiring speech. So if I can quote one of part of his speech, he said that he failed in the sandwich restaurant and he converted from a business to a non-profit organization, and everyone laughed. So he is a comedian, and if I remember correctly, he was not funny in the beginning. In fact, when he said that he wanted to be a comedian, his own brother laughed because he was not funny in the beginning. But he is now a great speaker. He won International Speech Contest 2001, and I'm really inspired. If I have a chance, I want him to be my mentor, Darren LaCroix. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ali, shared this beautiful story that make us believe that we all have this opportunity to evolve, to be a greater person, and we want to be. The third question. All right. The third question is mentorship as the two-way street. What is the most valuable lesson you have learned from a mentee? Mentorship is a two-way street. What is the most valuable lesson you have learned from a mentee? I will ask this question to our Toastmaster of meeting, Simone. I want to hear your voice.
Thank you. What is the most valuable lesson you've learned from a mentee? I think an invaluable lesson I've learned this year. I'm always learning from all kinds of people, but just one example I can share is patience. I know that naturally I'm not a patient person. However, in real life, in Toastmasters, and yeah, in all aspects of our life. If we are not patient and calm and caring, people can feel sensitive and maybe react negatively. So it's important to survive as an adult, and especially as a mentor, to be patient. So this is something I've become quite natural at doing. However, sometimes we do meet some people who test our patience. At first, I may feel, oh no, this is going to be so much work. I have to take my patience to the next level. Can I do that? Well, it turns out I can, but not perfectly. So I had a lot of practice taking my patients to the next level, and being very self-aware is extremely important in doing that. When I was communicating with my mentee who challenged my patience a lot, I kept checking myself, kept checking, how am I feeling? Simone, how are you feeling right now? Okay, a little bit too excited, I need to calm down a bit. Or, Simone, how are you feeling? I'm talking to myself. Feeling pretty annoyed right now. I wish that person would just stop talking. Okay, no, Simone, you cannot show any kind of emotion like that. So I have to adjust myself, make sure that I'm giving the right energy and saying the right things to my mentee in challenging situations where I'm being challenged for my level of patience. I have to say, most of the time I was successful. And overall, it's been a very good relationship, myself as a mentor and with my mentee. And this is an invaluable lesson to continue to practice. Back to you, Madam Tabletoping Master.
Well, thank you, Simone. My kids always task my passion too. So I understand your situation. Okay, I think we don't have much time, so last questions. Do you think artificial intelligence could ever truly serve as a human's mentor? Why and why not? Do you think artificial intelligence could ever truly serve as a human's mentor? Why and why not? Uh, our guest, Michael, do we have honor to invite you to answer these questions? Michael, are you there?
I don't see
Oh,
Michael.
okay.
Michael.
Michael's not here. Oh, so Helen, do you want to answer this question, Helen? But could anyone have the timer board?
I can help with the timer board. Helen, if Helen's speaking, I can help.
Okay. Can.
Thank you.
Let me see. I need to start my camera. Okay. Do you think artificial intelligence could be truly serve as a human mentor? Why or why not? For me, artificial intelligence, AI, it could be a very good mentor in polish our speech, or even though can be play a role as an evaluator. District 51, we tried before. Actually, we do have one AI agent that especially that you can upload your video so that it can give you some evaluation before your speech. However, I don't think that AI can be served as a direct human mentor. What I think that mentor, it gives you something that can't replace by AI is the human feeling. Anything that you speak or your experience during that at the stage is something that not AI can give you some evaluation, but a human can. We are able to feel the mentee feeling, anxiety when the mentee is speaking on the stage. However, the AI couldn't do something like that. I think that AI, we should use it in a proper way to sharpen our speech, to get our speech more smoother, but not as direct mentor to us. We still need human. In our daily life, we still engage with human. Why we want AI to replace a human mentor since we still have human in this earth? I don't think that is necessary. So I think that AI still couldn't serve as human mentor for this moment. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Helen. That's why we all connect here through the meeting. So I think this all we have done in this session. So thank you for joining me with my table topic session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ingrid. Wonderful questions. All right. Next is our evaluation session. So we have our presiding officer tonight, also our president-elect, also the district director-elect from District 76 in Japan, Kyoko Minamoto. Over to you, our
you,
general
Simone.
evaluator.
Okay, thank you, Simone, for your introduction. Okay, let's begin with the individual evaluation session. So first evaluator is Alex. Okay, Alex is going to evaluate Patsy's speech. Are you ready, Alex? Okay, so Alex, floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, General Director. Patsy is a very famous Toastmaster in the world. Not only she served as a pathway chair when I was a PUD, but also she served all the way for a member in different level. And I feel true honor to join the same club with Patsy, and also we work together to help lots of members in our districts. And also, Patsy joined lots of different contests. I can feel your passion to win a contest, and you are really a mature Toastmasters, excellent leader all the way in the world. And today, the project is about inspire the audience, which means that a speaker will learn the method to inspire the audience, which is word, with his body, her body language, and use his vocal variety to inspire the members for something. So it's a really impactful project. I love Patsy's speech into two ways. I know Patsy practiced public speaking for a long time, even though her language level is very close to an English native, but she always willing to learn. And we can see that Patsy has a very confident and calm delivery style. So I think no doubt Patsy is really an impactful and speaker, and she know how to bring the influence to the member to improve. That is her strength. Second step, always see when I met Patsy, whether it's in person or online, she always dress up, you know. She always show his respect to all the members. There's one thing we can learn from Patsy. So really respectful, really show the core value about Toastmasters. So evaluate, I have three advice for you. First one is about a technical problem. Patsy, your voice is really, you get different volume for your voice. So sometimes your voice is very high, sometimes low. But when you will have high voice in a high P, sometimes your microphone we cannot hear very clear about your voice. So I would suggest if you want to deliver a speech in a very more professional way, you can have a professional microphone. Buy a microphone for you. You can ask your mentor. Second step, personally, if you're gonna win in the speech contest, I think you may have less gestures because less is more. You should focus on the gesture in your most impactful punchline, or the thing is a turning point, including your body language. Today, in District 93 conference, Mike Hunter delivered a workshop about body language. Less is more. Use the most impactful body language and your facial expression into the most important part in your speech. That'll be even better. Last one is it's about a project, it's about inspire your audience. But today you actually deliver a very good speech about to show your feeling and also I think your storytelling and style. So maybe you can use I to win and also give a CTA during the conclusion. I think it can even match for the project. All in all, Patsy is no doubt she's a very famous Toastmaster all the way calm and firm speaker. She always just out to show her respect to the members. Once you can have some new microphone and also just less is more and just have some adjustment for your project, I think next time you'll do even better. I want to see you in the world stage. Back to Journal Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. All right. The next evaluator I'd like to invite is Eric. Eric is going to evaluate Brian's speech. Eric, are you ready? Okay, floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Especially to you, Brian. Your speech was truly engaging, and I enjoyed the story you shared. However, what inspired me the most was your leadership during this 6th District Joint Credentials Adventure. At first, when you mentioned number one or being number one at number two, I wondered what you mean by that. As I continued listening to you, I realized that you were actually referring to your leadership role as the second in command, yet you are actually the one working behind the scenes to keep everything running smoothly. Many people think that being a leader means being the face of an organization, just like in Toastmasters. In reality, true leaders are often the people working tirelessly in the background to ensure the organization's success. And that was you, Brian. Unfortunately, there are some instances or situations their efforts are not always fully recognized because the public usually sees the visible number one as the main leader. In your presentation tonight, I also appreciated how you connected your message to the Austin Power movie series. That reference actually added clarity and humor, making your message easier to understand and more memorable. I was so inspired when you mentioned not everybody needs to be number one, but everyone can be number one in the things they do. I thought that's the main point of your leadership style and the main message of your speech. If there's one thing that I really wanted to hear or maybe recommend, I would like to hear more about your challenges as the real force behind the scene. And I also want to hear your specific success. Did they recognize you behind the scene? I want to hear that in your story. But overall, your speech gave us a deeper understanding of leadership and the importance of those who work behind the scene to make success possible. Great analogy, great story, great leadership style. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much for the evaluation.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's welcome our helpers report. So our helper, as a timer, Helen is already put the timer in a chat box. Oh, thank you, Helen. So do you have some words from your role? No.
No.
Okay, it's
Oh,
okay.
thank you.
Thank you for your work. Yeah, you put the timer everything in the chat box. Thank you so much. Okay, so the next helper is our counter. Today's our counter is Harry. Harry, do you have some words from your role? But Harry is already put everything in a chat box.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I find it they are very impressed. I think the prepared speakers, especially both Patsy only one R, and Brian Lin no R. They're wonderful. And also the for the table topic session, I find Alex somehow have five R's. You can listen back to the tape recording. Also, Simone, no R, and Helen, 0 R, which is wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harry. Good
And sorry,
job.
also for Alex, 2 R's, and for Eric, 0 R for the evaluation. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So finally, here's my general evaluation. So thank you. Now here are my good points for tonight's meeting. Okay. So first, the overall meeting was very smooth and organized, and the atmosphere was so smoothing and welcoming, which made it is very comfortable for everyone. Especially for the today's Toastmaster of the meeting created this good atmosphere. Thank you, Simone. Okay, the second, so I want to give a big round of applause for the table topic master, Ingrid. She is taking this role for the first time in Global Family Toastmasters. Thank you so much. And good point is her questions were perfectly based on today's theme, and it was so helpful that she put the questions into the chat box every time, so that we can understand everything. And thank you for your great job. And also, Ingrid, I'd like to acknowledge you are peer manager of this Global Toastmasters family. So you invited many guests. Thank you. We have 4 guests tonight. Thank you so much. Yes. And also, so today's we have 2 evaluators, so Alex and then Eric. For Alex, for your evaluation, I like the most is your structure. Evaluation structure is very perfect, I think. So you pointed out the 2 good points and 3 improvement points, and then the end of your evaluation, you summarize everything. That's very good. So I'd like to, yes, next time I'd like to try that. Thank you so much. And Eric, your evaluation, I like the most of your evaluation is you put your emotion into the evaluation. That's very persuasive for the speakers. Very nice. Thank you, Eric. All right, that's conclude my general evaluation. So I'd like to back my control to the today's Toastmaster of the meeting, Simon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kyoko. Okay, now let's see. Oh, we are 4 minutes ahead. So wonderful. So now, thank you everyone for a wonderful meeting. I enjoyed the theme, heard some great stories from people, and everything ran very smoothly. Good news, I was the only one who was overtime today. Everybody else did great. That's my biggest weakness in my Toastmasters life. I've got to improve that. All right, now let me return the virtual stage back to our presiding officer, Kyoko Minamoto. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Simone. Please give her a big round of applause. Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to hear the guest comment. So could I have some words from Roslyn?
Okay, this is my first time to join such as like an international
meeting. For me, this is really first time to hear from Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan, and so on. So it's very happy to join today's meeting, and thank you, Ingrid and Harry, to invite me to join today's meeting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, the next, Michael, could I have some words from you?
Okay, so hello everyone. It is happy to be back here. I think it is my second time to join this global family, Toastmasters. No one has invited me, but thanks for Patsy for sharing the information on the chat. So let me know. Today we have global families meeting. I really like this global Toastmasters. So I will want to join all the global Toastmasters, and I'm also having fun in today's meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Patty, for inviting him. Thank you so much. Okay, so the next is, could I have a word from Victoria?
Hi, hello everyone. It's good
Hello.
to join tonight's meeting. And it's a funny thing is that in the past 6 months, I've been traveled to US and Indonesia, Japan, and now I'm joining the online Toastmaster, and I quite enjoyed tonight's speeches, all the section masters. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Great
you
night.
so much. Thank you. Okay, so lastly, Alex Chandler. So could I have your words?
Yes, thank you, Kyoko. This is not my first time for sure. I have shown up several times, but recently, because the information is not updated on the Facebook, so I didn't know how to join the meeting. So fortunately, Joseph or Joe told me about the information. So about the Zoom ID and password. So here I am today. So because somehow the Facebook is not updated. The last update was in February. Yeah, thanks to Joe. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexandra. Yes, this is my mistake. I am a VP peer of Global Family Toastmasters, and I am supposed to update the peer, update the meeting information to the Facebook page. So, yes, the last is the February. You said yes, because I was very busy about preparing for the district conference. So sorry for that. So now I completed the district conference, and I'm promised to update the information of the Global Family Toastmasters meeting on the Facebook for you. So next
Wow, thank
time,
you.
yes,
Uh,
I'm
by the
sure
way,
you
you asked me for my email, so maybe just email me next time. That's also fine
will. Okay,
because Joe
great.
asked me email. Yeah, I already
Okay.
provided my email to Joe.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Either one, as long as I get the update, then I will join again.
Okay.
Alex,
Next
you
Yeah.
can
time.
contact me. Actually, Kyoko, when Alex
Oh,
stay in
Alex.
Taiwan,
Oh, Alex.
he's
Alex.
yeah,
Alex to Joey because she joined for 3 times.
3 times. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Either
You should
one.
join.
Join us, Alex.
Join us.
Then I
Join
can
us.
meet
Join
you
us.
every month.
Yeah.
Because
Alex
Alexandra
used to
really,
be
really
the president of Legacy many
Yes,
years ago.
many years
Many years ago,
ago
past
when he
president
was a
of Legacy.
student in
Yes,
Taiwan.
yes, many years ago, right?
Yes.
And he sponsored a new club at that time called NTUT in
yeah.
his university, right?
Hmm. Hey, bro, you should join. It's time.
Yes, yes, it's time. It's time.
It's
I'm
a
We
still
it's a
have
considering.
destiny.
two Alex, right?
Yeah.
Alex.
And
Yes.
both
Considering.
they have And both of the wives called Regina.
Yeah.
Isn't that
And
amazing?
we are all
Oh.
Alice and I, we are all from Taipei Tech.
Yeah.
We were in the same school. That's why.
And we were born in the same year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Bro.
our wife birthday
The
is
same
the
name.
same.
Yeah, bro.
So
Bro,
Oh, amazing.
I can pay for you. And let's say when I see you, you just pay to me, okay?
huh?
You
Say
have no
yes,
idea
I'm still
about
Alex.
my you have no idea
don't
about my
force me. I'm still considering.
no,
Say yes.
no need to consider. I can pay for you. Okay, that's it. Done. Okay.
Say yes. Alexandra, say yes.
You have no idea about my ambition. Okay.
Okay. So everyone witness. Now we have one more members. Thank you.
Yeah. Give me a few times. Fellow members, I'm a founder for the club. Originally, I just want to let our member from district to experience the vibe to have networking with international members. Because when I joined the convention in the Philadelphia and Anaheim, truly feel it's a magical moment in Toastmasters. So I think that we have some guests, Victoria, Rosalind, Michael. I I'm honored to invite you to join the Toastmaster Global family because it's for you to for your future improvement and you improve a lot. That's why we had lots of PDD. Harry joining us every time, Simone, and also Teresa Zhang. If you want to be a better Toastmasters and you want to put yourself in the global stage, it's time for you to join at least for half a year. But trust me, you'll stay here forever. Okay, so just join. Okay, but I already pay for Alexandra. Maybe Ingrid can pay for Rosalind. Maybe and Victoria join us and Michael, no doubt. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alex. Okay, so we have an announcement from VP Patsy.
Yeah, thank you very much, our president-elect. And as a VPE, I'd like to remind all of our members that our next meeting will be in June 7th, that we also have invited a guest speaker, Percy Katuwako, who will present a workshop for 25 minutes. Please stay tuned. Thank you. Back to you, Hilco.
Thank you. So everyone joined the next meeting and the next meeting. All right, it's time to close the meeting. So
Should we
today's
have some announcement because for the last meeting in June we have a global champion right meeting. Should we pronounce
oh
it? Pronounce it?
yes. So do you have some information from Patsy? No.
In June, the first week will be the first meeting in June will be our guest speaker, Percy, and the following that, that will be June 21st, and Joseph, our club president, will plan some campaign speakers to our club, and stay connected for more info.
Okay, thank you, Patsy, and thank you, Alex. Okay, so stay tuned our club's information. Okay, so I'd like to close this meeting. This meeting is very energetic and as well as productive. Thank you for your cooperation. The meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you.